Hey there, Ryche here for Fingerstyle Journal, and this month I want to talk about thumb-based chords. If you haven't guessed by just watching that video, I'm talking about fretting, notes with your thumb. So hooked over the top of the neck here, usually on the 6th string, sometimes even the 5th string. This is one of the most common things that I get asked, really. I'm one of those guys that just uses my thumb like all the time, and I don't really even think about it. But you know, if I'm gonna play, like I say, the A major typical bar chord shape, I'm probably more likely 8 times out of 10 to just do this. Use my thumb. That's just very natural for me. And whereas I've noticed that for a lot of people it's very unnatural and kind of feels very, very weird. And there's a lot of guitar playing that really just comes down to personal preference, and it doesn't really matter. Like, you can play this, or you can play this, and they both sound great. Doesn't really matter, you know? If that's comfortable for you, great. If that is, great. But there are some chords where, you know, I can't think of any other way to play them, chords and voicings, than to use my thumb. I mean, there's just some times where 4 fingers can't do what 5 can, you know? So if I look at something like this, you know, major 7 shape that looks like this, like there's just no way, like I can do the top part of it, or I can sort of do maybe that. You know, if you want all those notes, you gotta kind of sacrifice something, you know. If I wanted that major 7th doubled, it becomes even, you know, I mean, quite literally, 5 fingers can do more than 4, you know. So when we go through this month's song, you know, it starts off all based around this kind of F major bar chord type of shape we're all familiar with probably. And one of the cool things about, you know, using our thumb is that our fingers are free from having to be like stuck in this bar. So we can do those little hammer-ons and pull-offs. Technically still have those top 2 notes, the F and the C there, ringing out if I want, you know? Sounds cool. Now I can sort of do it like that, and it's close. It's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. It's pretty close, but I do have to sacrifice the top part of this bar because I have to lift my hand off to get those open strings. So at that point right there, I've lost this C up the top, which when I play it this way, when I get to this open G, I can still hear some of that C there, so I get that sustain. You know, in the B section of this song, we're sort of going from a B flat major to a kind of sus2 shape like that. And the bass line's kind of going this 1-5 kind of thing. Again, if I was to do it this way, I find that kind of awkward, but it's doable. But I have to sacrifice again this bass note. So instead of having that fluidity of just having that sort of, I have to give that up, which I don't really want to do. thing there, that G minor. Again, here's a shape, which is, again, sounds great, you know, I like it, but I can't figure out any other way of, I mean, I can do part of that shape using just my fingers, you know, maybe the top part, but to do it all, I kind of have to use my thumb. So for me, I don't really have any bias for or against your thumb or not to use your thumb. But for me, it's just about, I just want to be able to play the music I want to play. So if I come across some of these chords and voicings and shapes that I want, if I want that sound, then so be it. I'll use my thumb because it's hanging around. It's right there. I may as well use it. So if you're somebody that never uses your thumb at all in this way, hopefully this song we're playing this month will sort of maybe open your eyes to some of the things we can do with this technique. Now I will say, look, I don't put a lot of pressure, because I know some people ask me all the time, like, where on your thumb do you fret these notes? Is it the tip? Is it halfway along? But when I'm there, I would say it's about, you know, halfway in that top knuckle on my finger, thumb, I should say. And another thing is, I'm not putting a lot of real lot of pressure, because sometimes I see people when I'm talking about this, and they grab the neck like their life, you know, depends on it, like they're squeezing the heck out of it. You know, I'm fairly relaxed. I mean, I can certainly feel I'm exerting pressure there, but it's not a vice of doom. You want to still have that freedom to move your fingers around. So that's kind of the aim of this month's exercise. Is it's kind of a thumb left hand, or for if you're right-handed, left hand thumb workout. And if you've never, like I said before, if it's something you don't use very often, maybe this will inspire you to dust off your thumb and give it another shot, because there's a lot of cool things that I literally can't figure out any other way of doing them than to use my thumb, you know. So if you've ignored it, maybe this will give you a sort of light bulb of, you know what, there are some shapes here that I'd like to be able to play, and if my thumb can help, then let's use it. So let me know what you thought of the song, thought of the article. I hope you learned something, and if you have anything that you'd like me to cover in one of these lessons, then head over to my website, dylanryche.com, and shoot me a message. Let me know what you'd like me to talk about. And until then, you know, happy playing and happy thumb use. All right, I'll see you next time.